Hi, good evening. How are we doing? It's Friday night, just finished work. It's 4:45. The wife's out at a late lunch with some work colleagues. So I thought I'd get rid of the 2 days growth I've got. And I've got a new soap. Well, it's not soap, it's a sample. It was a soap. So I'm going to try that. And we're also going to do a little experiment, which I've been keen to try. So the soap for tonight is the Shaving Shop Hedonisme. I've got it loaded into my gel shaving bowl, and in the bowl we've got 1.1 grams of soap. The reason I've loaded 1.1 grams is soaps generally come in 4-ounce tubs, well, the American ones do, which is roughly 115 grams. So 115 grams, 1.1 grams of soap, that's 100 shaves to a tub. Never tried the Shaving Shop before. I bought this off one of the BST pages for somebody at work, and they said I could have a sample to try it. It smells really nice. So that's the soap and the razor. There'll be links below. This is a British artisan shaving bowl made by Gillette Shaving. There'll be a link below to Gillette Shaving. It does them in different colours. Pre-ridged, which makes knocking up a lather quite easy. He also does scuttles as well, which are very good in winter. I've got a matching scuttle through in the bedroom, in my little cupboard. The razor for tonight, Gillette Slim Adjustable, 1967, date code M1, so it and me are the same age, but this is in far better condition. The blade for tonight is a brand new Gillette Silver Blue. I've just unwrapped it. They come double wrapped with a fair amount of wax on them. So that's the blade. The brush for tonight is going to be a Simfix. I started off like life as a Simfix synthetic, but it's been re-knotted with an AP shave company, Sinbad knot. Afterwards we shall be using DIY Thayer's British Barbers Association Post Shave Balm, and the aftershave is Signature 2 by Ajmal. That's the box and that's the bottle. So let's crack on. Run some water, get the blade loaded. I'm going to do the same tonight as I did the other night. I'm going to do the first pass at setting 3 on the adjustable. So there's the blade loaded. So leave the door slightly open, put it on setting 3, and then lock the doors down with a quarter turn. It's got some water in the knot. The reason I re-knotted this, I bought this mainly for the handle. Quite like the handle, the chubby handle shape. The previous owner said he couldn't get the synthetic knot that was factory fitted to splay. So I thought, okay, we'll give it a try. And when it arrived, I couldn't get the knot to splay either. So I wasn't surprised or disappointed. My solution was to re-knot it with the Sinbad knot from AP Shave Company. There'll be a link below to their Etsy page where you can find the knots. They also do bushes as well if you don't want to go through the hassle of re-knotting one. So the bush is wet. Just shook all the water out of it, and we'll dive into the bowl. I'm getting the citrus first of all. Apparently Hedonisme is, it's got Steve McQueen on the label, driving a car. It's supposed to be a very masculine scent. Some say it's quite close to Wickham Classic 24, which I like. And we'll see how this one pans out. You can see yourself with the ball and the ridges. You soon get a lather together. Remember, this is 1.1 grams of soap, 115 grams in a 4 ounce tub. So, in theory, 1 4 ounce tub is 100 shaves. If you shave every day, that's that's 100 shaves would last you about 200 days. See yourself, there is loads, plenty of lather. Just going to add a little bit of water, just drip a little bit in. So it hasn't quite got a sheen on it, but it is coming together nicely. There we go. I think that will more than suffice for this shave. So scrape her out, get it painted on. It's alive. How's your week been? Well, working week has been pretty good. Quite enjoyed this week. Still got some paperwork to finish off when I go back in next week, but it's the weekend, not going to worry about that. The scent of this soap is really nice. As you said, the girl who bought it, she bought it for her father. I spied it, I paid for it, she paid me. But when I got the tub yesterday and smelled it, I was actually wishing I bought it for myself. So she's quite happy with it. Hopefully he will be when he smells it. The ingredients list on this is tallow based soap, and it's quite a soft soap as well. It's like a croap. But the ingredients list, which I'll link to place my description below, is very, very good. And I'll put a link below to the shaving shop where you can still buy this scent. Well, I'm happy with that. That's what's in the brush, and that's what's in the bowl with 1.1 grams of soap. So if you're on a budget, you think yourself, okay, I think shaving soap is $16. I'm not sure if that's Australian or American for a tub. Save every day. That's 200 shaves, 200 days. So it's not bad going really. So Gillette Slim Adjustable on setting number 3 with a Gillette Silver Blue for the first pass, and then we'll take it up to setting 5 for the across the grain. Second time I tried this technique, I tried it in the previous shave of starting with an adjustable razor on the low setting for the first pass and then moving it up, as opposed to starting high and moving down. It was quite a good shave. it just goes to show that there's no right way and wrong way to use an adjustable razor. It's as per the channel title says really, your mileage may vary. So excellent, more than happy with the way it's performing. And the scent. Yeah, more than happy with that. Residual thickness is there. It'll probably be more and better with the face lather, but you can still feel it on the skin. There's still residual thickness there. So what I'm going to do now for the next pass, loosen the doors on the Slim. I'm going to up it to number 5, then lock them back off and quarter turn to close. The flow through on this brush with this knot, it's softer than a tuxedo, slightly softer, but it is a very good knot. I've got more synthetics than natural hair brushes. Yeah, I've got 3 Badger, 2 of which you've seen. And I've got 2 ball brushes, one's a Zenith and one's a Smog. And you'll see the synthetics in upcoming shaves. Synthetics make life so much easier. You don't have to worry about them. You don't have to pre-soak them, do anything to them. You can almost use them and abuse them. Warm them through. Throw it on the face, get some soap on the brush and go for it. Look at that lather. More than happy with that. Again, didn't add any more water there, just used the water that was on the face. Happy with that. So setting 4, setting 5, there we go. Setting 5 across the grain. I'm going to do 2 full across the grain passes. I'm not chasing BBS. Just after a good shave. So in the last video I used facial splash and moisturiser or post shave balm. I don't have a set routine for which order they go on in. Either the balm, then the splash. or splash in the balm. What do? What's your routine? So there's no, like everything else in life, especially shaving, there's no right and wrong. So comment below as to what your post shave is for post shave balm and then splash, or splash and post shave balm. Just be interested to see what other people do. So I'm not going to go back to the bowl, and there's a shed load of soap left in the bowl. Actually, sod it, it's cheap. Just going to dip the tips a little bit. Get a little bit of liquid into the soap, a little bit of water. For a third pass, more than happy. And across the grain in the other direction. Yes, look, this is there. As the passes have progressed, residual slickness has built up. And I think if your face lathered with this soap from the tub, you wouldn't have any problems. So, quick feel around, see what's left. Just normal places there. Really, so what we're going to do, I'm going to drop this down to number 4 and relock it. I'm going to pull out what's left in the brush. Yep, happy with that. Just going to leave that one there. Little starfish are still growing in 5 directions. Well, they're just there, about the size of a UK 2p piece. Just grows in any direction it wishes. A little bit there. I grew a beard many years ago. I had a little ginger spot just about here. The rest of the beard was black. Apart from the little spot of ginger. Okay, we're done. So, the lather in the bowl. You've got 2 options really. Warm water into the bowl, wash it away. Leave it. Let it aerate and dry. And if you want to shave tomorrow, just damp brush, squeeze a lot of the water out, go into the foam that will be left and rehydrate it, and it will reformulate into a lather. I'm just going to have so much good stuff in this. I'm going to have a face wash with it, and we'll clean the bowl out. Clean everything up, and we'll be back for the post shave. So I'll see you in a while. Hiya, we're back. Warm water, cold water. I'm a happy man. Yeah, really enjoyable shave. So the first thing, just have a quick squirt of witch hazel and aloe vera. I'm not putting much on tonight, so I've got balm to go on top of this, and then we'll do, actually no, we'll do witch hazel first, next to do smelly stuff. Right, Sacrifice for Him by Ajmal. So matches the soap scent quite well, I think. So again, people do different things. Some spray this straight on the skin. This is an ADP, eau de parfum. So I'll take the half dozen squirts. That way you're not going ah and screaming like a banshee. It still stings. Yeah, really nice. And to finish off with, get some moisture back in. British Barbers Association post shave balm. This stuff looks horrible when it comes out of the tub. Literally one squeeze. Like I said, it looks horrible. But as far as post shave balms go, If you can find anything better, let me know in the comments below. Because that is very, very good. So that's the shave for today. So I'll give you a quick recap of what we used. The soap for today was Hedonisme by the Shaving Shop, Peter Chakras. Very good soap. I used a sample, or part of a sample, 1.1 grams I used of a sample I was good enough to be allowed to use, take from a tub that I recently bought for somebody else. The brush was synthetic, re-knotted with an AP Shave Company 24mm Sinbad knot. The bowl that we lathered in was the Gillette Shaving Company black and blue. The razor, Gillette Slim Adjustable, 1967, date code M1. It and I are the same age, but like I said, that is in far better condition than I am. The blade, Gillette Silver Blue, on its first use. Post shave BBA, and smelly stuff, Sacrifice for Him by Archwell. That's it fellas, I'm done for the day. I'm golfing tomorrow. I'll shave on Sunday next probably. May well video that, I don't know, haven't decided yet. Have a good weekend. I'm away to go and wait for a phone call from my good lady to go and collect her from the pub. After which I'll be having some food, some beers, and possibly a dram or two. So have a good weekend, and I'll see you in the next shave. Thanks for watching.